Righto, how's it going? All that rain's just finished. The roof held up really well. It's quite humid today. 19 degrees, heap of cloud around. But really this is the most sun that we've had in the last 3 days. But yeah, it's still pretty cloudy. No rain today, which has been good. There was a bit of rain overnight, but yeah, no rain today, so we're having a break. But yeah, this roof down here, you can see how dry it is, apart from here. So expecting a little bit of seepage. You might be able to see it, but you can see daylight just here. So where the corrugation goes this way, there's an angle just here and there's a gap. You can see my fingers light up there with the light. So rain's always going to come through there. The only way I can fix that, I think I mentioned it before, is to ask the neighbours if I could go over there and put some of this flashing tape between the angle and the fence, but it's not a big deal for 99% of the rain we get here. So I'm not going to bother about it. It's only going to really leak, and that's why this is wet here. That's the only reason it's wet. But anyway, all good. It worked out fine, so pretty happy with that. So yeah, finally got the jack in. Looks alright, looks pretty good. So you got to put it together. So I've already lucky I bought some spares of this, because it only comes with, I think these are like the Euro fittings. Comes with two. I think they're the same. No, they're not. They're a bit different. But anyway, I don't have anything that would work with. So lucky I had a spare one, which is the Nitto. This has to get bolted to here, so we'll do that now. Straight off the bat, the only thing I don't like is they use this tubing. I'm sure it's okay. It's quite thick. Number one, it's too long. Number two, it's got a kink in it. And number three, if that splits, the car's coming down, because that's what's holding all the air pressure. So yeah, I would have used a higher quality, bit better tube, but I'm sure this will be fine. So yeah, we'll see how we go. I'm not going to be under the car, so if it does collapse, the car's going to fall on its wheels, or as high as this will let it, or as low. Sorry, it'll only go as low as this will let it. So yeah, all good. I got the model with the handles. There is another model with I'll put some pictures up. There's a lot of different models actually. There's this one that I've got, this one with this handles, and then there's also, I don't think they show pictures, but you'll be seeing some pictures now, with longer handles, and then ones with wheels and all sorts of stuff. I got the lowest profile, take up less room as possible version. So yeah, all good. I haven't read the instructions, but it's very easy. You can kind of see what needs to be done. So I'll just get the tripod and we'll screw these in. One thing I don't like, well, that's one thing. Oh, okay. No, I do like it now. I was going to say, yeah, see that they still don't. They don't sit flush. I'm not a fan of that, because now that's going to be digging. That's going to be digging into the concrete. You'll see it better when I put it together, but it's got a little bit of a relief, but not massive. So, oh, hang on. No, I'll take it back. 100% take it back. Put it on that way, and that way it's all flush. I was thinking, yeah, I wasn't thinking. So that works out quite well. So I'll get the tripod and we'll put all this together. Okay, that should be a good view. So what do we need? Phillips. So it's just a Phillips and a 10mm. And when I say Phillips, not the chunkiest one, so that's a number 3. Number 2 should be better. Yep, there we go. All right, so, and some cutters. So yeah, they give you a lot of tube, and I'm pretty sure you don't need it. I'll flip it around in a minute, but yeah, you only need. I'm going to leave a bit. It's kind of, cut it longer and it'll work. If you cut it perfect, it'll work. But if you cut it a little bit more than what you need, it's going to kink up. So I'll leave it a bit longer than what I need. And it's got like a a coupling fitting. It's not just a push on and that's it. Hope for the best. It's a, as you tighten it, it'll clamp down kind of fitting. So put that on first, I suppose. Put the collar on that. Yeah, you guys probably can't see, but it's a bit of a, if I work that way, might be better. Yep. Okay, I'm going to have to read the instructions because that'll be like a pressure relief valve, emergency drop the car. That will be jack up and this will be jack down, I think. So we'll see. So this pushes on here. Yeah, it's not going to, I'm not worried about it spitting the thing here. It's this, see this is the situation we've got, because I've cut it. It's pretty much has to be cut the perfect size, which is a little bit past that kink that's already there. And if you stuff it up, I suppose there's enough hose to do it again. You get 2 shots at it. Collar. Just they don't give you a lot of room. Would have been better if it was already done for you, but anyway. I can see why they do it. It's probably going to get broken in shipping. This way they can make the packaging that much smaller, I suppose, and there's less risk of it breaking. But yeah, it's almost like if it was pumped up, it would give you more room to work, but you can't pump it up because the hose is not connected. That's on. Oh wow. So that kink is right where the collar needs to go. So it's bigger than 10 mil, isn't it? Yep. I'll fast forward this bit because it's going to be painful. That's it. The new air hose is going really good too. I've used it a few times and it's so good that it just you'll see it here. I know it shouldn't be an issue that it just sits like that and doesn't ball up and curl up, but my old one did, so to me it's a big issue. So yeah, it works really well. So let's see if this works. So that's closed. Okay, so it's pretty quick, and then that's to let it down. And that's to let it down. So I don't know what the go is there. And I'm not even 100% sure, hopefully you can hear me with the compressor on, if this is fitting under the Z just yet. I'm not entirely sure, but it goes down a little bit further. So hopefully, so let's give it a full, we might as well get the measure tape. Yeah, they said 140 and that's what it is compressed. So 140 compressed and then, righto, okay. So obviously it's not something, so if I turn, okay, I don't know if you can pop these. I think we need to read instructions. Yeah, I don't want to find out if you just keep Yeah, no, I don't want to. Let me read the instructions. Okay, it doesn't say anything about overinflation. So yeah, it must have a relief valve in it. But it says to let it up and down a few times. So we'll do it again. So it's not just the bags. There is like a stem inside it, a collapsible steel stem. I'll put a picture up so you can see it. There was a cutout, like a display thing on the thing for this. So it's not just the bags, and it can move side to side. It's got a collapsible telescopic steel stem in the middle of it. So this is open. That's your stop valve. That's your go valve, I suppose. This must be the relief valve. So it's set 10 to 11 bar or something. Yeah, so I'd say that's, if you let too much air in, it'll come out here so it doesn't blow the bag. I think that's what that is. So no need to touch that. So if I was to jack it up now and then get to your height, it's going to come back down. So that's what this valve is for. So we'll just let all the air out. It says to bleed it a couple times, so that's what we will do. So yep, and then close it. You can close it either way. Probably best to close it that way. That way this thing's not hanging out here and you break it. And now I'll be pretty impressed if it lifts the car up that high. See, it's making noise but not getting any higher, so I'd probably cap it there. And then you can even undo your hose and she ain't going anywhere. But if you do open that, it's coming down. Yeah, whereas if you have it connected and open it, it's just going back up. So pretty cool. You can jack the car up, close all your valves, and then take your air away so that the hose is not in the way. So that's a good feature, I suppose. It seems pretty stable. We'll go and try it now on a car. Yeah. And then to let it down, I suppose doesn't matter if that's connected or not. And then just it'll probably go down quicker with a car on it, I'd say. Oh, I didn't measure the height. It's fully loaded. So that's 440 mils. So pretty good. If you want to know in inches, I don't know. It doesn't have inches on it. The only thing is, it is quite heavy. I suppose it has to be. I didn't think it'd be this heavy. But it's liftable, but you could do yourself an injury if you didn't lift it properly. Alright, well that's it. So I've tightened, they're tight and they're flush, so nothing's happening there. I may get some rubber. Obviously you don't want thick rubber because then it's going to start squashing around and it could slip. Just some thin rubber maybe, otherwise I might just leave it, I think. Probably carpet would be better. If you could find some, I might have some carpet. Yeah, I do actually. I've got some old carpet, and just stick it to that. That way you don't scratch. If you're working in a shop with the floors not that good, then it doesn't really matter. But my garage is epoxy coated, so I don't want to go scratching it. So yeah, I might put some carpet there. I'm just going to get my Allen keys now. I'll run around these, make sure they're all tight, just so I can trust it. But that's the only bolts that are on it, is that. The middle one, the two that I've done, and all of these. So I'll just run around there and make sure they're all tight, and we'll see you in the garage. Alright, before we go into the garage, I tightened it up. There were two that were kind of loose, not loose to cause an issue. But yeah, I'll just tighten them up. So I've got a bit of this stuff, cross-check, torque seal. So you literally just put them on, half on your bolt, half on a surface that doesn't move, and it'll if you go to it one day and you see one cracked, you know it's spun off and moved. So put them everywhere. I've got it all through my car as well. Just it's just a visual thing to see if your bolts are coming loose. That's all. So yeah, all good there. So that's all finished. And then coming up, I'm actually splashed out. I mentioned it in the last few videos. My these are just not performing at all. They're okay for wood, but for metal, they don't even cut through metal. A couple of them have sheared off, and yeah, they're just no good anymore. So splashed out and bought some. They actually weren't that expensive. They're just off Amazon. They're coming today. Cobalt coated high-speed steel drill bits. They're actually. I don't know if they're okay for wood. I'm not sure. They're probably only for metal, but they're a stepped. I'll put a picture in so you can see what I'm talking about. But they're not like that. They've got 3 steps on them before they get to the cutting bit. So we'll see how they go. They were the highest purchased and highest rated drill bit on Amazon. That didn't cost like $400 for a set of drill bits. You know, they were only $50 or 60. I think they were $50. Yeah. So yeah, we'll see how they go. And I got some more. I didn't know, but I ran out. Had a bit of a drama with my kegerator system for the beer. Bit of a drama and then a bit of a win actually. So my missus went out there, brought some dirty clothes to the laundry. She goes, I can smell beer. Come and have a look at it. Come and see what's going on. And the tap, the middle beer tap has started to leak, flooded the whole top of the fridge, run down the door of the fridge, into the fridge, all over the floor. There was probably about maybe 3 litres of beer all over the floor. And the keg was empty, but it just had obviously just a little bit left in it. So I don't know what happened there. So I think one of the seals or the O-rings up in the tap that you pull to pour has gone. So I'm out of beer anyway. I've got 3 empty kegs, cleaned them out the other day. Was about to go to the place I fill my kegs up is ages away. It's about almost an hour away from my place, and that's if you go when there's no traffic. If you go when there's traffic, it's an hour and a half. But they're the only one that does this nice beer. Like, it's not. They do it from a wort, not from a wort. They do it from grain. The 3 shops I have near me do it from a wort, and they all taste the same, and it tastes like a homebrew, whereas this tastes like beer that you buy from a pub. So it's worth the drive. I've got 3 kegs. They literally November was the last time I filled them up, and they're just empty now. So, and it's June now. So yeah, whatever that is, like 8 months, 7 months. So pretty good. So yeah, it's a drive. It's a hassle. It's well over 2 hours to get there, get them to fill. You got to wait probably half hour, 40 minutes for them to fill the kegs up and then drive back. So it's a bit of a hassle. Whatever, doesn't matter, worth it. But then this happened. So I cleaned my kegs out and I just let them sit. I didn't head down there because I needed this stuff to clean the kegs and clean the lines, the hose lines that's in the fridge there. So it only just right. I ordered it, knew it wasn't going to come for a week or so. So I just sat on it. I was like, no, I'm not going to rush down there. There's no point getting the beer because I can't pour it anyway. I've got to clear all that stuff out. So anyway, in the meantime, I'm scrolling around on Facebook, and the same company have just opened up another shop 3 minutes from my house. So I was like, oh, that's a bonus. And they only just opened like 3 days ago, and then this stuff rocked up today. So yeah, I'm good to go now. They're open weekends, Saturdays and Sundays. You can get food there, and like not a sit-down meal, but you can get pizzas and chips and wedges and things like that. I think they just serve some beer, serves food, so that way you can sit there and have beer. In Australia, we've got funny rules. You can't just unless you're a pub, which they're not. You can't just go there and drink beer on site. You can buy beer and take it away, but you can't sit there and drink a beer unless you buy food. It's a stupid law. Me and Dad, when we got my Tirana up and running, we went down to the Swan Valley, which is a bit of a wine region of WA, and we just wanted to go for a beer, kind of celebrate that the car's back on the road. And we ended up having to buy a $30 cheese platter because it was the cheapest thing on the menu to get 2 beers. Yeah, ridiculous. So yeah, it's just funny law. So that's why they do it. They serve just basic food. so that way you can sit there and have a few beers. Campus Brewing, it's called. But yeah, mega bonus. That saves me. Yeah, it's literally going to be... I could go there, drop my kegs off, and then go back the next day or that afternoon and pick them back up. I don't even need to wait there for them. It's quicker for me to come home and then go back again, and I'm still ahead in time, rather than wait there the half an hour or whatever it is to fill the kegs up. So yeah, bonus. They're literally... I'm trying to think if you guys would know. If you look up... Malaga Markets, they're pretty much cross road from Malaga Markets, so yeah, very close. So yeah, now that I've got the cleaner, I can clean I had enough to clean the kegs, but I didn't have enough to clean the lines out. And then once I pressurise the lines, I can see what's leaking and then fix the leak and then go get the beer. So that's the whole sequence of events. That's why I haven't got beer yet, and because I've needed that. So yeah, anyway, that's enough about beer. Let's get back to the jack. So jump in the garage and we'll go and lift the car up. Alright, so just walking down here just now, I've just noticed in this crack between the limestone and the brick paving, there's a heap of little weeds popping up with all this rain that we've had. So I think my next job is going to be mixing up some weed spray and going for a bit of a walk and killing the weeds. So there's another job to do. Anyway, turn that on. I don't think it's going to fit under the little car. Oh, not that one, this one. It'll definitely fit under this. Let's have a look. Alright, so only just, yeah, just there, like that. I think this is going to be quite fast. Oh, I don't like that bit. It's too close to the ground. So you can't even get your finger underneath to. So it probably pays to connect that before you put on the ground. And it's only just fitting under here. I just want to make sure. Yeah, that's the right spot. All right, so close that and lift that. Just send it. That's pretty cool. Just want to make sure the car's not going to hit the wall on the other side. Yep, very good. Alright. There you go, wheels off the ground, yep. Cool. And then, whoop. And then we want to... I won't undo this because it's a bit of a pain. And that's not even up high yet. Yeah, okay. So yeah, it does come down a fair bit quicker with a bit of weight on it, as you would imagine. Cool. Well, that's good. And that's it. Nice and fast. But yeah, I could see this scratching the floor. I don't think it's even worth trying this. The jack point for this car is under here. It's not here. This is just plastic. It's way under. There you go. Oh wow. It's gonna do it. Yep. How's that? How do you think that was gonna fit? Okay, so it probably pays to lock that. I won't go any higher. But yeah, that's cool. That tyre's almost off the ground there, the front tyre. Yeah, that's cool. You probably want to make... I've got the handbrake on at the moment, so you probably want to make sure that that's not on. If you've got those plastic ramps to run your car up, that'll probably pay just to give you that little bit of extra room, but it works. If you had told me that would have fitted without a ramp, I wouldn't have believed you. You definitely want to put some carpet. I can see it's not scratching it; it's just leaving marks. This floor's pretty. It's a polyurea. It's not an epoxy. Well, it's an epoxy, but it's a polyurea. So yeah, marks like that, you just get a wet rag and they come off. Pretty cool. So yeah, that's a win. That's pretty good. The hardest thing I've got to do now is find a spot to keep this thing. I know it's not big, but I am pressed for space. So I think it's just going to end up like everything else. I don't want it in here. It's something I'll use maybe once a year. So, oh wow, we just had lunch, and that is why I can't breathe properly. Overate a little bit. Just went out for some noodles, and yeah, bending over is not the best thing after that, but anyway. Yeah, all good. I'm happy with that. That works really well. But yeah, like I said, some carpet underneath. Thin carpet, because if you go too thick, it's not going to fit under this car, and it barely fits under that car. But it does scooch down. You can collapse it a bit. So pretty good. So all good. There's not much more to say. It's the simplest thing out there. You would have seen those photos already, explaining minimum, maximum height, the telescopic rod in the middle. It says I wouldn't go jacking that car up on the angle of the driveway. You'll probably twist that telescopic rod. It's probably not made to handle that much kind of sideways force. Definitely want to do it on a level playing field. But yeah, I mean, that's I can't even remember what I paid for it. I think it was 160. I'll find the screenshot anyway, but yeah, nothing stupid. That one there's got 3 bags. I was very close to buying the 2 bag. They make a 2 bag one, which is like 110 mil max minimum height. That one was 140, I think it said. Yeah, I think it was 140 with the 3 bag. The 2 bag is 110, so it would have fitted it even better. Obviously, then you don't get your lift though. So to me, I was like, I'd rather just get a ramp and make that fit, the 3 bag, and then that way I can get the extra height. But thinking back, I'm only ever going to use it for changing a tyre or fixing a flat tyre. So as long it doesn't need to be high for me to get under it, because I've got the quick jacks to do that. It's mainly just to get the tyre off the ground. But yeah, you can buy the 2 bag version. For some reason, it's like $100 more. So I was like, no, I'm just going to get the 3 bag version. So we'll do that. So it worked out all right in the end. As long as you've got a compressor, you're sweet to go. My next option was, if I didn't have a compressor and air here, quickly accessible on the reel, my next option was one of those 12 volt ones. It's kind of, I don't know, it's like a bottle jack, but an electric bottle jack. That was my next one. I was trying to avoid a normal jack. They take up too much. If that's all you need and you don't have anything else, then yeah, 100% get a really nice. I'd splash out, get a really nice low profile floor jack, whatever you want to call it. But I don't need it because I got the quick jacks. And if I'm doing, like we did the ceramic coat on the little i20 there the other day. We brought it in here, jacked it up. It's so fast. I mean, it's almost worth, if your car is super dirty inside, it's almost worth just jacking it up. And because while it was here, I quickly gave it a vacuum because I got the wall mounted vacuum here now, and it was so much easier to, you're not on your knees, you know, everything's 400 and something mil higher, 450 mil higher, so it just so much easier. And then when we did the ceramic coat, I let it down, did the roof and the top of the doors, and then jacked it up and just flew through it. It was like, I think the first coat was about 40 minutes of ceramic coat. It's brand new paint. The car just got repainted, so no, we didn't polish it. But even to polish it, I would definitely use a quick jacks. Just jack it right up, and you can get around it at such a nicer height. But yeah, we just all we did was the ceramic coat, and it was even worth it for that. Made a massive difference. So yeah, all worked out well in the end. It's been raining for the last 3 days, and the car is like it just got washed. Nothing sticks to it. It's really good stuff. That actually, it's probably not. It's similar to the G-Technic that I've got on here, but it's probably not as hard wearing and long lasting. So all good. It's fine for that car. I thought I bought the 30ml bottle, but I bought the 50ml bottle, and I could probably do it 3 times. That's got 2 coats on it, and I've still got enough to go probably another 2 times around the car. But it said anything more than 2 coats is a bit of a waste, is not necessary. So yeah, that's got 2 coats on it, and that's it. Yeah. All right, so yeah, pretty happy with that. That worked out quite well. Might as well keep the instructions, but yeah, I'm pretty sure that middle thing is the pressure relief valve. If you press the green thing to pump it up and forget and walk away. I don't know why you would, but anyway. But yeah, that works out pretty good. So takes up way less room than a trolley jack. Pretty low profile. I wouldn't say it's low, but I mean, if it gets under the Z, it's pretty good. Obviously, if you've got a lowered car, then that's no good. You're going to need ramps and then put that under, or buy the 2-bag version if 110 mil is going to get you. But yeah, works pretty well. Pretty happy with that. It's good. Nice quick one. So yeah. Next up on videos, I don't know. I'm not going to make a video about me cleaning and fixing the kegerator. That's not going to be very interesting. I've already done one kind of similar. If you go backwards, don't know, maybe 6 months. It was probably when I was getting those new kegs, so maybe 6 or 7 months ago. So there's a video already about that, which is going to be very similar apart from the fixing thing. But I don't even know what I'm doing, so I'm not going to make a video if I don't know what I'm up to. But yeah, that's what the cleaner's for. So this bottle is what you mix the cleaning solution in, and then it has this special thing that goes to the hose. So you pressurize this with CO2, that same CO2 that you use for the kegs. Pressurize it through that, and then it also spits out the clean. You turn it upside down, and then it will flush the lines out through that. So that's all and the funnels to get the cleaning solution in there. So yeah, that's all that's for. My drill bits, I don't know. I'm gonna see if these new ones with the steps are for wood. I'm pretty sure they're only for metal. So if they're only for metal, then I'll keep these ones for wood, or I'll buy some wood specific drill bits. And that way I've got a set of wood drill bits and then a set of metal drill bits. That's it. And that's for that as well. So yeah, we're all good. Let's call it there. I'm not going to make this video any longer. It's already gone on tangents about beer. I'm pretty sure you won't find another video on YouTube that is doing a jack review and then diverts to cleaning kegerators. But you may do. There's a few videos on there, I suppose. But anyway, all good. Catch you later. Have a good one.